This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, folks. I'm Damon Bruce. Wednesday night in the NBA. It'll be Shaquille O'Neal and the Orlando Magic facing off against the Miami Heat. And that's a wrap for me here in the studio. Now, let's send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll see you again at halftime.
Catch the ball 15, 17 feet out, turn, face, and use either that jump shot or the quickness to get around his defender.
Well, a big part of his versatility is the accurate jump shot. I mean, able to spread the floor for his teammates as penetrators, and with his 6'11" height, it's a tough shot to recover to.
The Magic made a special trip here for one game back in Orlando for the next one. They're in fifth place in the East, a team to be reckoned with for sure.
And they've basically steamrolled these guys all season long, Kevin. 3-0, a chance to go 4-0, sweep all 4 games of the season series. They seem to have this club's number.
You know, they'll be doing a little jaw-jacking tonight, too, talking some trash, I bet. Probably going to remind those guys what a lopsided matchup it's been. If they can build up a big lead, then it really might be time to pour some salt in the wound.
A drive by Wade. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up. Gets it to go. West has got his second bucket of the night. So for the Heat, the last game a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the tape of that game. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively.
Heck, you didn't need to go back to the tape. All you have to do is look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots.
And here is West, following Chris Bosh's 3. Barnes kicks to Grant. Hardaway a screen on Bosh. Pocket 6. Here's Grant. Rebound by the Heat. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Well, looking back at that last game between these two teams, they lost the game. I thought the difference was they were badly out-rebounded inside. It's so tough to win a game when you can't secure that ball.
You can just see what his offense means to this team. I mean, it's obvious. They really rely on him to score the basket.
Check the screen on Charles. And Barnes backs in. Back to West. Over Bosh. And the basket by West. West has got 6. And Clark, talking about rebound, I'm sure that this team has been reminded of that by the coaching staff.
Without question, and you can't be surprised to see them really crash the boards in this one. They needed to get some second chance points, and their defense needed to limit the offensive rebounds at the other end. Definitely that was a focus point, controlling and handling both backboards.
It's rebounded by West.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
Yeah, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
It's stolen by West. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Check the screen on Wade. Here's Hardaway. That's good on the jump shot.
Nice start here. Taken 5 shots, only missed one of them.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
You know, you talk about a franchise that's accustomed to playing in the postseason. The Magic fans have been a bit spoiled in that regard. Seems every year they're in the playoffs.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Anderson's got his first basket.
Nice tip, man. He just seems to have a sense of where the ball is going to end up.
Outside Hardaway. West. Back to Hardaway. Down low. West gets the bucket. West has got 8 points. Well, back to the Magic. The team was founded back in 1989, and since then they've had only 9 postseasons missed. That's a pretty good mark, Steve.
Well, between Shaq and Dwight Howard, they've enjoyed having 2 of the best centers of all time with their franchise over the years. So now it's just a matter of, can they move forward after last season's difficult circumstances?
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for the Heat. Stolen by Bosch. And here comes the break. Beyond the arc. And Michael Beasley good for 3. Beasley's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the blue ball. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. I just checked in for Chris Bosh. And now let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Miami and checking out Orlando. Just a couple of spots back.
You know, for the Heat, they've been about as good as advertised this season. I mean, clearly one of the top teams in the league, no doubt about it.
Oh, they're going to be a tough out in the playoffs, Clark, no doubt about it. This is a elite team playing at a very high level right now.
For the Orlando Magic, they're coming off a good outing against the Bulls.
And their shooting percentage from that game tells the story. They got hot and they stayed hot.
I know, it was something to watch, wasn't it? I mean, I kept waiting for those guys to cool off, and it just never happened.
And Hardaway gets it to go. And so here is Miami. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. Over Hardaway. The shot by Wade, no good. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. He dishes it to Barnes. The pass to O'Neal. Backing in. Misses the 3. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The 3 from Chalmers. The shot is no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Fires it up. And it's D. Wade with the rebound. Heat shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Offensive rebound. Here's Smooth. Kicks it to Wade. Wade, a screen on Shaq. Here's Del Rosario. Rebound by Delonte West.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's Shaq. He had 28 points in the win against Chicago.
You know, those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
Miami trailing. Beasley outside. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, you know what? You really expect him to knock that jumper down when he gets a good look like that.
Well, Michael Beasley was a power forward at the college level, but he's been a little bit of an in-betweener in the pros. Most teams have tried to play him at the small forward because he's got that shooting ability, but he has a hard time guarding other three men. So it's a little bit of a mismatch at both ends of the floor with Beasley.
And now the first timeout call here for the Magic. Well, Franklin, you talk about recognizing that distance. If you had a smaller guy guarding, what was your mind? How were you on?
Well, you were just feeling the fact that you had an opportunity to take advantage of a guy that couldn't deal with you. So take your time, no rush, get it where you want it, and then go to work. That's playing the game and feeling it out, not trying to rush anything. That's how I approach it.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Crawford. The shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Here's Pat. He passes to Devin. There's the triple. Gets the bucket. Now it's a three-point Heat lead.
And, guys, Deng has developed into a very good shooter, especially on spot-ups or maybe one-dribble pull-ups. He's got range. He's developed that out to the three-point line. But he really likes to go to that mid-range area. One or two dribbles into the paint, he'll rise up and shoot right over the top.
But you know what I like about him most, Steve? Deng is a very well-balanced player. He does a lot of good things offensively, but he's just as good at the defensive end. He's a big key to his team's tough defense.
Here's Ridnour. Got a piece of it. Crawford dishes to Ridnour. And it's good. Ridnour's got his first basket of the night. So it's Miami now. Pass passes to Devin. He kicks it to McRoberts. Backs him down. Bosch spins it on the run.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Here's Crawford. It's up a three, and he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
The Heat leading by 3. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All few red and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Hardaway is out there with Jordan Crawford. Then there's Channing Frye. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Richardson in at the 3. And here's Crawford. Following the 3 from Michael Redd. Crawford gets the front. Back to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night here.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And some changes here for the Heat. Chris Anderson is checked in for Hazard. Smooth comes in for Michael Beasley. And Chalmers in for Michael Redd. The Magic also changing it up. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Frye. Barnes comes in for Quentin Richardson. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jordan Crawford. The Magic shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Well, this is something they'd like to improve, guys. About 72% on their free throw percentage for the season.
And Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
Here's Del Rosario, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
How about Shaquille O'Neal? Let's take a look at him and his rankings among the league leaders numbers-wise. 5th in field goal percentage. And he's also blocked enough shots to put him in the top 15 in that important defensive category.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
Barnes kicks the shot, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, who says the big guy doesn't like to attack the basket? I mean, could have fooled me on that one.
Yeah, nice change of pace for him to power one home.
Yeah, it's not usually his role, but he takes advantage of the situation there.
He's definitely showing some real sweet dunking skills here.
Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. What a play.
Yeah, that was spectacular.
Here's West after the Heat pick up 2. Grant with a screen on Chalmers. West kicks to Barnes. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to West. And stolen by Chalmers. And Chalmers with a clear path to the hoop.
Well, that certainly sent a ripple through the crowd.
And alley-oop always does that. One of the most beautiful plays you'll see in all of basketball. It's impossible not to be impressed.
Yep, very exciting play to see that.
Especially when it ends with that big slam like that.
Shaq with the screen. Dish now to Barnes. Grant outside. Feeds it to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the 3. Good on the shot. West has got 13.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Here's Grant. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Magic shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Heat. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Anderson. Bosch comes in for Smooth. Michael Red's checked in for Lou Aldang. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Mario Chalmers. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Shaq. Scott comes in for Matt Barnes. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Hardaway. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Delonte West. That drops.
Nice putback. That's why you want guys working hard on the boards and both ends of the floor.
Crawford dishes to Grant. Off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Tigers check in for Chris Bosh. And a switcher also for Orlando. Harrington's checked in. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Crawford. Good. The assist goes to Ridnour. Crawford's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, what you like about Luke Ridnour, it's just how steady he is. He's got nice court vision, good passer, a reliable shooter from mid-range and beyond, and a good solid point guard in this league.
Here's Crawford, and there are the Magic with another bucket. The Heat with the lead. Wade outside. Good. Wade's got 4 this quarter. And Ridnour, the son of a high school basketball coach, his father gave him the keys to the gym so he could practice at night. He was a dedicated guy.
Yeah, nice perk to have the gym available to you at any time, any day. And he helped lead the Oregon Ducks when he was back in college to the Elite Eight in 2002.
The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in.
And he's a go-to scorer for a reason. When he's aggressive, he can adapt to what the defense is doing. You can put your best defender on him. It doesn't matter. Wade will still find ways to get to the basket.
Yeah, he's able to make acrobatic finishes and shots that you just can't believe he does. I mean, it takes your breath away, Steve. It's a hard shot, an impossible shot for most players, but for him, it almost seems par for the course.
Here's Wade. Magic knocking down the tray. Dishes to Deng. He feeds it to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. And easy 2 points on the layup. Wade's got it out of the bench.
Show you how to get it. Really picked up in the second quarter.
You know, you don't expect a team to shoot in the 60% range the entire game. If they can hover around that mark, then they'll run away with this one.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. Number 1, the Heat.
Kevin, I'm absolutely amazed. I mean, their production at the line has been spectacular. I mean, it's been unbelievable. Well done by these guys of late.
Now here's Crawford. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago. Scott can't get it to go. And now here comes Red, leading the break. Dan with the bucket. The Magic trailed by 5. Knocked away. Red with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Red's got the ball. And the Heat red. Another point.
You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it.
All for run. But Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a slow first quarter, he's starting to pick it up a bit.
Wade drives in. Offers off the cliff and hammers it home.
Well, they ran a nice play there, Kevin, to set up the easy dunk.
Yeah, he got help from his teammate and ran his man right straight into the pit.
Yep, and that's the offensive player's job. Run him into the screen.
And it was a great pick, too. He had lowered his shoulder a little bit, but he got him quick.
Here's Scott. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat leading by 8. Red outside. No good. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Fade away. Good. Jordan. Crawford's got 8.
He's been producing all night. It's up to the rest of his team to start kicking in a little bit.
Timeout called the Heat.
Black album coming soon.
A chance here to check out some stats on Dwayne Wade. Since the break, he's been simply stellar out there. 5th in field goal percentage. And he's really worked hard at his offensive game. He ranks in the top 10 in that category, points per game.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. Think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Delonte West's checked in for Orlando. Off the inbound pass. That's a 3. That's good. Smooth's got 7 points for the quarter.
Oh, they're getting scorched by all these open threes they're giving up.
Yeah, it's really been the biggest pitfall for this club so far to make so many wide open looks for the opponent.
Now here's West. 8 points his last outing. Shoots from the elbow. Beasley with the rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue to work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have. Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And no question, you look at his assist totals, and they tell you what a nice job he's doing. Really spreading that ball around.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this week.
Takes the alley-oop pass.
There's one thing about the alley-oop. You can't fire the pass in there. You've got to have some air under that pass. It needs a little hang time.
That's exactly right. A lot of finesse. Just like that one was. Perfectly thrown.
And that's what makes the play so much fun to watch. There's finesse on the front end. And then,
Pour it down that time. Don't do that to him. That was fantastic. Wow.
And Clark, the degree of difficulty.
Major.
that was amazing.
Shaq with the screen. A double clutch. And Penny Hardaway again. Hardaway's got 8 points.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Here's Smooth, covered by Barnes. For three, Beasley. It's blocked. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Beasley again missing. And here we go with Penny Hardaway. Gets the bucket. Barnes has got his first points of the night. Here's Chalmers. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
At the end of the first half.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Heat out front, up 10.
43.
Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for being with us here on 2K Sports. Every day, the playoff picture is becoming more clear. The Heat have been tearing it up, and from outside, you couldn't shoot it much better than this. They are scorching hot from beyond the arc. Dwayne Wade putting on a clinic against Orlando. 13 points and has been looking really good in terms of shot selection, shooting it well from the field. And the Magic have been plugging away. They've been aggressive, drawing fouls and converting from the charity stripe. Delonte West not having any problems out there. We're at halftime and still he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. A look now at some games slated for later on in the evening. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers up against the Bobcats in Charlotte. 8 p.m. Eastern, that one gets started. And another game that's coming up, it'll be the Bulls out at United Center against the Wizards. Some Eastern teams doing battle. Tip-off is at 7 Eastern. And here's a look at the other NBA action from around the league. It'll be the Knicks out in New York against the Hawks. Rivalry games are always a blast, and these fans are pumped for that one. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. Thanks so much for tuning in. Now back to the action in South Beach.
The second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Nice numbers from D-Wade. He's got 13 points and also a couple of rebounds. Obviously, he was ready to play today. I mean, that was an outstanding half for him.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he was amped up for this game, no question.
Mario Chalmers and the electric D-Wade at the guards. Chris Anderson out there with Chris Bosh, and it's Smooth in at the free throw. It's the group on the floor for Miami. And here's Chalmers from the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Shaq's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
We see more and more point guards with that kind of impressive dunking ability, don't we?
Absolutely, we're seeing more and more of that kind of explosiveness. In fact, the point guard now has never been as prominent, as important I think in the game than it is right now.
I agree.
Some of that is the rule changes, guys. No hand checks. The floor is more spread. But yeah, this new breed of athletic point guard is so exciting.
Barnes passes to O'Neal. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Chalmers against West. Barnes gets the shot. Makes the lead pass. Here's Grant. That's good.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there.
Deflected. It's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession. Oh, from long range, they've got a set of point guards here that have been extremely hot. Those are their three-point percentages for the last 10 games. And take a look at Chalmers. Dangerous player from three-point land. A great talent with a great release.
Well, a lot of the point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the ball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters right there.
No question about it, Steve. And being able to knock down the three ball as well as this group can makes them so much more effective at the point guard spot. It really causes problems for the defense. Give it up for your
The Magic decide to talk it over.
And along with the rest of his Heat teammates, Chris Bosh has heard his share of criticism from people knocking for not being aggressive enough offensively or rebounding enough. But, it can be a challenge to try to blend all those different players into one team. I think Bosh has been a really nice addition for the Heat.
say, here's where Miami sits right now in the league ranking. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Just 5 to shoot. And Shaq with the slam.
Pretty significant laps there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups defensively, you're in huge trouble.
And Steve, for Chris Bosh, one thing he has said offensively is he doesn't like missing shots. He said, I can make 3 of them. And then if I miss 2 of them, I feel like I'm blowing it. What do you think?
Well, I like that attitude of perfection. That's what makes the really good players great. That's really not the mentality of big-time scorers in the league, but based on where Bosh is and who he's playing with, that's fine. I think it works.
Shaq is covered by Anderson. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And some changes here for the Heat. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Anderson. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Dwayne Wade. 4 on the clock. Here's West. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
That rebound pushes their margin to +5 on the board. Solid job on the ground.
That's just part of what they've done here to build this big lead. It shouldn't be overlooked. Rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Shaq with the screen. Hardaway dishes to West. Barnes passes to O'Neal. There's the block. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Shaq. Scott comes in for Matt Barnes. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Hardaway. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And that one's good.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
And Chalmers kicks to Deng. The jump hook. And the Heat got another bucket right there.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Scott the pass to Crawford. Scott with the screen on Red. Well set the pick for Crawford. There's the 3. Count the bucket. Scott's got his second bucket tonight.
Really, guys, for me, you love that stroke he has from long range. A terrific three-point shooter. Every team needs a guy like that who can extend the defense and really allow for the floor spacing that you need to make cuts to the basket.
And with him, given how well he shoots the ball, sometimes it doesn't matter how tight the defense is on him. As long as his shot isn't blocked, chances are he's knocking it down.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Red dishes the bucket. In for the dunk.
He power surged that one down.
In turn to you, one of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Oh, no question. And he loves to attack the rim, doesn't he?
The Magic trailed by 11. West with the ball. He's got 15. Back to Scott. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Tigers checked in for Josh McRoberts. Beasley comes in for Chris Bosh. Smooth checked in for Luol Deng. And Pack subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Geiger passes to Beasley. Here's Smooth. Takes a 3. Scott pulls it in. Richardson for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Shaq puts it in. Shaq's got 10.
And right now, he can do no wrong. Everything's working for him this quarter.
Here's Pat. Looking for his first bucket of the game. Off target from outside. Now, here's Richardson. That's good. And now it's only a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, they haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. They've got to body up, bump somebody, get physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
Outside Hardaway. And Shaq backs down. It's hauled in by the Heat. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the pass to back. Back to Red. Takes the three. The shot is off. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Hardaway. And the shot is good. Hardaway's got 10.
Just how he used not as aggressive from the outside here. Maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. Stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scorers, efficiency-wise. Well, you look at Smooth, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Shaquille O'Neal.
Man, you can't say enough about these two guys shooting the ball this season. Look at their percentage, just off the charts.
The Heat leading by 3. Here's Smooth. Running shot. Kicks it out to Beasley. The three is launched. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Went for the two-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep.
No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
And Miami has possession. There's the feed to Beasley. With the fadeaway. Again, the miss by Beasley.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
And Shaq backs down. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's as high percentage as it gets for him. I mean, the defense really has to be mindful of not giving him that kind of space to operate.
To the middle. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. This one could have come down in the last few minutes from where it was.
On its way from Beasley for 2. Beasley can't get that one to fall. Here comes Penny Hardaway. He's got 10. Richardson kicks the shot. 1 second left. And yes, sir, that one drops. And it's a 3-point Magic lead. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game.
The Magic
lead by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Welcome back. It's time for the fourth quarter. Time to check in with the fourth member of our team. To find out who had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
And Kevin, for that great stretch the Magic put together,
Nobody's dumping them home. You ain't in sanitation or sanitarium. What are you crazy? You're burying them. I think you drug out my money. They have to pay for now.
Doris, thank you. And what a concerted effort they put together tonight.
And, you know, that was really the uncontainable aspect in this game, Kevin. They got on the same page as a team and pretty much did what they wanted for the entire stretch.
Well, clearly it's a different game without that scoring run. That was a game-changing run, no doubt.
On the court for Orlando, you've got Shaquille O'Neal. Grant is out there with Barnes. Then there's Delonte West. And it's Crawford at the 2. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
West against Chalmers. Here's Crawford. A three-pointer, no good. Miami trailing. They're running out of time. And Chalmers gets to Wade. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. got 6 assists in the game. West against Chalmers. Pass to Crawford. He dishes it to Grant. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points. Look out.
It's been a tough one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
Smooth checked in for Luol Deng. That free throw good from Wade. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And stolen by Chalmers. And now Chalmers pushing it up. No one back. Oh, my goodness. With the dunk.
What a huge play.
Man, oh man, finishing his flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
The Magic trailed by 5. Kicks it to Hardaway. He kicks it to Grant. Back to Hardaway. Wade is covered. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wade's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Chalmers. From deep. That falls. Nicely timed from Dwayne Wade. And it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now West. Outside Hardaway. He passes to O'Neal. And they get it. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It's been a solid outing for Shaq. He has 12 points and also an assist.
No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw. So it goes 0 for 2 there. Chalmers pushes the Wade.
Everything's falling down. This lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. That's why the defense is having a tough time.
This club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Even if it's jazz or the quiet storm, I hook a beat up and vote it in a hip-hop form. Write a rhyme in graffiti and every show you see me in deep concentration, cause I'm no comedian. Jokers are wild, if you won't be tame. I treat you like a child and you don't be named.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, over that break, I listened in on what head coach for the Magic was getting across in the huddle. The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Pat's checked in for the Heat. Hardaway pitched to Shaq to stop the run. Another miss by Orlando.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
No good from Bosch. The Magic trail by 10. Grant the pass to West. Out to Hardaway. For 3. Chris Bosch with the rebound. He'd have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Wade outside. Can he keep it going? Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. West inside. Here's Hardaway, and he drops it in from the low post.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket.
The Heat leading by 8. Here's Pat. Pass it to Wade. They get it back, and Anderson kicks to Wade. down the jumper off the quick drop step. Wade's got 10 points in just the second half. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Miami foul.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, the Miami Heat are relatively young as a team in terms of NBA history. Joined the league in 1988, but really hit the ground running and have been a force in the East since they became part of the league.
He misses the free throw. Well, you look at the Heat, you take away the first 3 years of the franchise as they were building from scratch. Since 1991, they have only missed the playoffs 5 times. Steve, I think that's an amazing stat.
Yeah, the franchise quickly came in and established itself way back as one of the tougher opponents to deal with in the East. They've done a nice job of establishing themselves as a model organization in the NBA over the years.
I think it's as simple as this, guys. Get him the ball. That's all you need to do. Give it to him.
Shaq with a screen on Wade. Wade against Hardaway. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Hardaway with it. Wade.
Wow, what a throwdown.
That athletic play. Incredible.
Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You got to just shake your head on that one.
Defensive foul. Horace Grant. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Buck. Shoots over Grant. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
And here is West. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
They need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to. They're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Black album coming soon. Just gonna rip a little bit. Have a little fun with it. Yes. Yes. Ain't nobody dumping on hole. You ain't in sanitation or sanitarium. What are you, Jay-Z or bury him? I get you drug out the club, they have to carry him.
Feeds to Hardaway. West. Shaq with the screen. Wade with the block.
This is a nice lead they've built. Very good job controlling the glass this game.
You got to be pleased as a coach to see how your team has boxed out. Very fundamentally sound basketball.
West outside. Rebound by the Heat. Wade's got 5 rebounds tonight. Anderson dishes to Wade. Gathers, and he makes good on the way. Wade's got 14 points here in the second half.
What an incredible quarter he's having. He's unstoppable right now.
West kicks to Shaq, working on Anderson. Here's Shaq. Here's Barnes. The second chance bucket is good.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there. Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, that didn't go down, but those are exactly the plays coaches like to see.
And he makes the first. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Miami. Both free throws good from Wade.
Dwayne Wade's one of the most versatile scorers in the NBA. We know that. I mean, his ability to score off the bounce, post up, get to the free throw line, score in transition. He's just so strong, and then he adds that great footwork to go along with it. Impossible to stop completely, that's for sure.
Well, Heat leading by 13. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. There's the bucket. Good. Wade's got 18 points just in the second half. And Wade, never considered really an elite shooter, but as a slasher, I think, arguably, Clark, he might be the best in the league at that.
Yeah, that's not even debatable. He clearly is one of the elite slashers, not only now, but in the history of the game. And he perhaps is one of the best bank shooters off the dribble that we've seen. His agility and ability to get past defenders. He's got an eel-like quality to him to add to that athleticism, which makes him unbelievable to watch when he's got it.
And the basket by Jones.
And that one should remove all doubt about the outcome of this game. This thing's over.
Now it's just a matter of what the winning margin is going to be.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So for the Magic, there's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, and there's Jordan Crawford on the assist from Luke Ridenour.
Now, they gave him just a little bit too much breathing room there.
The Heat shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Deng can't get it to go. Magic shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Dishes it to McRoberts. And there's the pass to Bell. He feeds it to Red. From downtown. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And that'll wrap it up for Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching all season long. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade.